Yeah, so you see those one instead of saying, let's relate the story the best way we know how. That's why they call quadrunal translator. However, to story how see we like to English is a different Osama English. Like language how I'm fit. None to ever yet.
We are Vuma the Kalam and car.
I get car, I didn't vomit.
Yeah.
We can't use a magistrate only. So that's when we remove the translator now. Opro Kidi, Narapaka English. Lena, I wanted that gap. Okay, you don't have English, but now I'm only rapping for 50 kids that listen to hip hop that are from the north or maybe from Upimville, those, sub-urban areas. But now, what if I rap for another 1,500 people that know this language? So they started using the hybrid. He raps in. That's why he's got this. That's why he's exceptionally good.
Yes.
He can give you a dope Vernac verse. He can give you a dope English verse. So I want to now be the hybrid.
Yes. Kawo Chakatola, you get this sense of Babonoro Kwaito, Yaslek, and Rape Panzula, in Teargas. So Arbatame.
Aratumele, Araparani Dickies, Yarving, without losing our identity. Let's tell them our story.
Yes. Okay, question I got there, it was Horna Cassper influencer versus Gutule Elia Onubuakali faculty.
Yeah.
Correct. But what I want in terms of the South African dynamic, or where now we rate the way these cats came through with Assessa, what was the crew at
Glitz Gang.
Yes, Glitz Gang. And then Kamuki Cassper movement.
Remember Glitz Gang going? These people saw there's a gap in understanding.
Yes.
But no, let's bring it. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
They brought it to par.
Yeah.
There was a point in time whereby everyone afraid that phone with like Cassper, maybe like tips of it. Korea afraid that tips of it. Like these guys have impact. These guys have impact. Because now the area of Tupac it had already worn off. Those which are on TV. Yes. It's so nice to open your favorite track. Like maybe we're fit or one that you're the King Flow or fit. Hey King Flow, crying, it's somebody that you see every day.
Yes.
But no, every day. Yes. Challenge any trace in everything. So that is why they went from this to here.
Yeah. Okay, and then now SA hip hop becomes as what we know it today.
Yeah.
Because even though these cats were there,
yeah.
South African hip hop wasn't appreciated universally.
Yes. Inside
the walls of South Africa.
Yeah.
There's a time around 2015, 2014 when South African hip hop was the only thing it was on the forefront of music. They dominated. So was it because of English rap or Cassper Rap? And if it's because of Cassper Rap, what did Cassper Rap do? We're turning it up and notch Cassper Rap.
Yeah.
First time I preach the care. But at the same time, I want to push you. Push. But we're not as we talk South African hip hop today. We want Cassper Rap versus English SISU. Which one actually brought us to where we are today as South African hip hop?
Let me say, don't just say, because our Cassper Rap, we're continue to to fail.
Yeah.
Remember there's Paza.
Yes.
There's KZN rappers that have their own texture.
Yes.
They have everything.
Yes.
So, har Cassper Rap, let's say Vernac Rap started being relatable and people started consuming it.
Yes.
Radio stations starts to. Would you say Cassper Nyovest the biggest, one of the biggest rappers in Africa?
I highly doubt.
No, but now he pushed his agenda. And remember, the language of Africa, you can understand. It's not like somebody is rapping in French.
Or Portuguese.
But like one of the Swahili in Zimbabwe, like Zimbabwe, defense in Zimbabwe, Mozambique.
Yeah.
Not just Cassper Rap. I mean to say.
Yes.
So you understand now the notch is moving up. What Rieman's Cup started performing in both Oslo, everywhere. So now it's becoming more about the energy about this one is predictable, which I would rather about English and whatnot. So like the English rappers started losing traction. Cassper Rap started being.
And there's no way we're now with this move, the Amakoporosh, where Cassper.
Nah.
Cassper jwalo.
Okay, well, ukacho jwalo from his stance. I can't say maybe another Amakoporosh, but he was just doing a parody by then.
Yeah.
So that parody, it pissed a lot of people off, and fortunately, it made a lot of them to go back and restructure how they write. You don't just have to come and senseless rhyming or rhyme because you can rhyme. No.
Yeah.
What he did a parody. Akwara maybe is a specific artist.
Yes.
But people now, it started becoming a slang.
Yeah.
And it's still another rap. I want.
Yeah.
So that kind of a transition, it made the English rappers very low self-esteem.
Exactly. Yeah.
So everybody started now to try to rap in.
And already the concept.
That is why you find little AKA half fluent Vernac.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the lines in his music, he throws there just to keep the Vernac people glued to his music.
Yeah.
Because if he was rapping in English fella, he was gonna be celebrated or not, and then on TV obviously have the budget. They pay whatever they do quality videos. But somebody who can say by the CTI.
What's very relevant?
CTI.
No.
Not to say there was this post in the Gibali somewhere.
Yeah.
Once our relevancy the English rappers ilia for hanya. Somebody said, my friend, I listen to TV call everything. But I've never seen somebody that's very hard copy at this guy. I'm like, come to think of it, not so like keyboard. He wanna kill over my music, but I've never seen somebody like.
Yeah. Una PR. Like ana impact.
Ana impact. So imagine if ever she have impact their KO. Like the against Teargas.
Yes.
But Vernac.
Yeah.
And people under like they fell in love with their music because they relate to the content. They know Smongile.
Yeah.
They know whoever. They know Makelani.
Yeah.
So people like it become like this is our sound.
Yes.
Because quite unplug from the bigger system. Unplug
It did.
So if they unplug, no man, instead of those quite old,
yeah.
Then these ones came by era a little bit of
some of the Kwaito sounds.
Exactly. That's why we're talking about the new age Kwaito and whatnot. That is why you find now Teargas, they are the leaders of the South African hip hop. Because look what I was starting about English. I wanna lie. This train, it's too depleted.
Yeah.
A rapper from UK rapper English, a rapper from China rapper English, a rapper from
Australia.
You name it, rapper English. But now my people run only 30%, 70% illiteracy level, especially in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only now that percentage yato. So then that's why they sell a lot.
They sell.
What's about why?
Yeah.
Never gospel
Yeah.
It's something you relate to. It's a story you know. That is when these rappers started saying Mafechu. There's market there.
Yes.
Let's move there.
Yeah.
And now Harasaraki hip hop. Now start saying we are terming it South African hip hop. Because why? It has elements telling what we South Africans relate to.
Yes.
Not that English rap. Those ones like that.
Right, yeah.
Righteous Galactica. Telling somebody can talk intergalactica.
Okay, this is something I heard just seconds back or minutes back. You said there was a time Moilokore Mutomuluma Fetanga Kulu. Mutoluma certain device Adla. Ukwala Rabiakas.
Yeah.
What was happening with the Bilonzalona as cats that were involved in the movement? And what was the feeling and Alisheba Popi?
It's a priceless feeling. It's a priceless feeling because like sometimes now I'm not that kind like hey I made this song.
Yeah.
Some like this other time like taxi. And then takes driver Galaxia Shays and I recorded the album and produced some of the songs there.
Yes.
I said quietly like this guy is playing a Cassper Rap record, go taxing, everything. He doesn't care or lady woman case there. He's just
He's messed in that.
and he even knows the lyrics. I'm like, he's go France City.
Yo, that time I would say, yo, you record like this thing. Let it go jump out. Never.
Nah. You learn to control your confidence as soon as you get into the game.
Yeah.
But Babuna the Giba
Yeah.
But control the confidence about the never arrogance. Like, okay, now I'm big. Yeah, I don't hang out with such and such. So I'm like, cool.
Hey boss, you recording
Somebody actually asked me like, if you spend about papa, so what is so and everything, why are you not that arrogant? I'm like,
why are you so chill, dog?
it's not in me.
Why are you so chill? Let me get put inside.
What are you inventing? They want to go for a section. You want to hear the people of it. What are you preaching? And if you want to apparel, that's what apparel. And people, sometimes when the CEO talks to you directly, they feel special.
Yes.
So imagine now, like if he's playing the song, like, hey, this guy's playing, Chaka D, he's playing my 7, and then,
And
how far? How far? Like sometimes how far the artist they want most starting. By Honda like 70 times, from here to maybe to the mall.
Yeah. And I want to nigga, I was sorry nigga. I'm trying to get a cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm to influence I say late because not only stopped rapping English.
Yes.
He started becoming more relatable to his people, and then they appreciate what he's doing.
Yes.
That is why Sebakala Maratan. Utona Mutara Fetu, in a disc, I want to like they want to own hard copy out the way.
And they never record hard copy, they were buying hard copies.
Yes, even now, people still buy hard copies. Because we buy them, we shelf them.
Yes.
It's key souvenir because some of these artists like Bantu education.
Yeah.
Those guys used to rap so nice, ne?
Yeah.
But now, all of the hard copies in their era. That history is missing.
It's missing.
It's missing. So you'll find one track from somebody and but imagine if ever they had hard copies and we kept them and
heritage. But question you saying maybe where did you think this thing can go? Can I go work 7 or Chaka Dollar, all these kids? Like I remember the younger ones working out civilian, I did talk about acquainted, Bo Black P, Bo Spuda P, Bo Sfelekwane, all of those kids. And the rap Sizula Sakulu, Abo Cannibale, and then Honalebo Coco Spaza mentioned about 3 months ago. You could feel Motoko at Sabua because what WHP pretty much just
when they had the bigger cake.
Yeah, so where did you feel where it can go, and do you think at the moment where we could be?
Let's in Cassper Rap or
Cassper Rap let's see Shilo
Vernac. Nah, Cassper Rap hasn't reached its full potential. It has created the mark, but it hasn't reached its full potential. For me, I feel like the more we're trying to fix our wrongs, it's the more it evolves, and then the more it becomes an acceptable art. And remember, there's this thing, okay, Cassper Rap, unveil, pop, but when you find out Ranzo, you get deeper into the art. These people actually feel pop. These people bashla, but these people, they just things they say, they just street narrators. Like.
At that time, who were the top 5 guys for you? The feeling was priceless. No left and right in the Cassper Rap, back shows, launch the album. Who were the top 5 for you?
Top 5 for me, we start was not in a arranged order, but by then I think Siashiz at that proud moment. Siashiz, Chati, F Easy, my 7. Then unveil 5 on impact. The issue came before that, ne?
GP Gangster,
GP Gangster for a little H2O.
Yeah.
But I would say I never have a nice number 5 because Bonadi is still dominantly now.
Yeah.
So they've stood the test of time.
Yeah. Yo, that's quite a top 5 though.
Because even this beat, it's on a GP Gangsters album.
Yeah.
But it's not yet out, is it? Because it's still...
The project you did, yeah, you said it's Hood Stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
What influenced, what gave you the idea? Because I listened to one track there. Yo, it's like, it raised that ghost inside me. Like, I've always said, I'm a patient.
Yeah.
When it comes to R.i.P Vernac, I'm a patient. I'm in ICU.
Mm-hmm.
Since I had these cats, I've been sick. And I've, like you're saying, it hasn't reached its full potential, and that's my sickness.
Yeah.
I don't know why I care. Honestly, I don't know. I was talking to our fan of Simlas about BYK and them. You guys have paralyzed me because so much talent. When I listen to hip hop in South Africa, it's unmatchable.
Yeah. So what inspired that was like
Sorry, I even messed up the question. Yes. What?
Yeah, but I still know what you said.
Thank you so much.
What inspired that? What inspired that was like, okay, everybody, I haven't worked on a project in a long time, and I'm just recording artists. I'm just giving them beats to their project, and but now just say it's a project. It's solid for myself. I'm like, okay, we need something different.
Yeah.
Because we can have an album, and if you've got content, we can record an album in like 3 days.
Yes.
Because especially artists, I don't think like peanut train.
Yeah.
About performance on the show, but he has actually other content.
Yes.
So me, I was like, man, there's a missing texture in hip hop that is currently what dancehall. If you notice what dancehall, what dancehall they do.
The rhythms.
Yeah. Or what the rhythms say 10 different artists, different songs. I'm like, let's do this.
Yeah.
But the concept, they rule, and they don't rule the concept. Because go dancehall, the rhythm, R.i.P tracks, good life,
parties.
But now it's like, no, this thing has to be more like a audio documentary. Let's do this. Give me a story. A deep story. It doesn't have to be sad. It can be a success story from bad to good. Survival, what went wrong, like Bogazi, Naipandela, his naughty stories, and like, but these are the stories that we see every day. That's why good stories, we memorize it. You will see all those characters passing you by every day. It's more of like a narration.
Yes. And what does it do to you when the music is actually here now, and reflecting on those stories? Because, as you said, we are almost like prophets of the future and prophets of the current.
Yeah.
So what does it do? Doesn't it scar you inside or age?
It depends on what content is it. Like, especially if you are a jazz listener, you'll understand over there's different types of jazz. Only jazz A1 that you can play, and then all of a sudden you're sprinkling. It's the texture, energy, like a jazz.
Yeah.
Only and that you reflect back. Why am I not succeeding? Like, it puts you in a certain trance. It changes your mood.
Yes.
So Lorna is the same thing.
Yeah.
When I listen to my music, like, I'm like, this song can work, because I don't just create music, man. I'm not one of those producers who just make sounds and songs and hits every day. No. Now when I work on a certain project and in a certain direction in mind. Because sometimes when you like, it's like trying to force an energy out of your system.
Yes.
I hate. You're not converted.
Yeah.
In most cases, you're trying to create something beautiful. And it's creating over depressed, over stress. You're not converted to stress.
Yeah. Alondo, aside from this recent concept of it's over at least 2. While I'm saying that, I'm also thinking, we never mentioned one female MC in this movement. Let's start there. A female MC that you work with, number 1. Number 2, one cat that his session is memorable. Out of all the people you've worked with, when you look at that cat, you say this is in terms of behavior, conduct, and also the final output. One person that stands out.
one person who stands out.
Yes.
That was like, yo, this is the best recording. Because like what happened was like, let me give you a period.
Yes.
Album like Teargas, she's the recording electro. So that period was like the highlight.
Pre-2015?
Yeah, pre-2015. It was 2011. 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can record a concurrently. So I recorded this track, or more recorded this track. So that period was like, these guys are not just rappers. They are exceptional.
Yes.
Because the way, because we learn one studio and then how they write. Because like sometimes now, like you co-produce or like you co-write, like this line, this line I get it, but these people, but when they rap and then you literally stare at them, this guy,
alien.
Hey, this guy is not normal.
Yeah.
And he raps. Like it hits you right. The way this guy is doing it so is like soccer. How Messi plays soccer.
Yeah.
You feel like but unfortunately you can't. Yeah. So this guy is that period. That's because I've worked with a lot of artists recording those 2 albums. Yo, another
features and all.
The features that one. It made me wait like just like the way when we work with the soil. Like I've never recorded the vocalist. It's on this level. So we just record and hey, let's see now. You obviously wanna say back in the
yeah.
Like, hey man, hey Penny mood, what if you fuck up the session right now? Because now I'm used to recording rap, I get to the chorus, or they come with the other work vocalists, they come and
their backups are basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these ones they wanted, I want this voice to be like this there. Delete that one, record this one. Let me take it again. Like, okay.
This is already perfect. Why the fuck are you taking it again?
No, they want, because now it's their brand as well.
Yes.
So they want to maintain the brand image. So that is why it's like, okay.
They studied music. These are musical geniuses.
So for me, it was like, okay, now working with vocalists is different. Working with rappers is different. Working with kwaito artists is different. Like, you started bringing up the puzzle, or no, it's such a make it clearer picture now. I just want to be, my rapper or can shapa 16 bars and out. It's like, is that all? Yeah, nearly on a face, yeah.
Yeah, 4 bars.
Like, no, my God. Because you listen to a lot of hip hop, like, while quality, I guess that's what they are about. So, my man, this is what you do. You start looking videos on YouTube, or mix everything. Do this, do that. At least the buyer cover recorded in. You don't record normal like one verse and then be out now. But like verse A1, you want like second layer, you want like 8 lips, you want like it becomes an experience to record with me.
Yes.
I'm I can studio record, you have an hour and then you're out. But the one especially looking the vocalists, they were like, hey man, this is quite different.
Yeah.
But no, a female artist that I work with.
Yeah. Okay, before you go to the female vocalists, these 2 chaps stand out for you.
Yes.
Chaka Dola, Messi.
Yes.
Okay.
Stand out for me from a recording perspective. Yeah. And then the female MCs, I worked with a lot of them. Some of them really features, or maybe on record and then they leave. And not to say female rappers are quite different, but I feel a lot of them they rap the same and me Assessa is good, but I've never worked with her. Low Cheek is good, yeah.
And I've been searching for purpose. I know that this rap shit is worth it, but my grandma hates all of this cursing. I gotta listen to what I say. I need to think before I can say. I do this shit almost every day. Bitches talk about me anyways. I'm getting high and high and higher, and you gotta pull up with Mary Jane. I'm never sipping on pepper drinks, so I be drifting on hurricanes. I can tell you now we gonna be famous.
Hey, kid, oh, Tsiwa Zhuang Cho, Tsiwa Zhuang Bro, hey.
I can tell you now we gonna be famous.